All right, hello guys. Today is Monday, and I'm here to give you guys a motivational moment on a Monday morning, mid morning, almost afternoon, depending on where you are in the world today. My name is Pamela Ferguson with Pajeco. I am a tax advisor, and I've been in this industry, tax and insurance industry, for over 21 years. I want to thank everyone who has decided to spend these next 15 to 20 minutes with me. If you are watching a replay, please comment below replay so that I know that you're watching. And if you decided to join us live, I really do appreciate you. And we're going to get into it. So today is Motivational Monday, and we're going to talk about personal development and why personal development is actually a lifetime assignment. There's never going to be a moment in your life where you don't need personal development because each and every day we grow, all right? And there's a need to grow to a next level once you hit one level. So I know for me, when I first started in personal development, it was back in when I got serious with it, it was around 2012. And that's when I began to listen to the audiobooks. I was introduced to Zig Ziglar and I forgot the other guy's name. But I was introduced to quite a few people. And around 2013 is when I read my first real personal, I think that's considered personal development, the book Outwitting the Devil. And that blew my mind. And then another book that I eventually read, probably around 2014, was compound interest, or no, the compounding effect. The compounding effect is what really caught my attention because the way that book laid out so many things as far as compounding in life really opened my eyes to a lot of things. So today I want to make sure that everybody knows that personal development does not stop. It is an ongoing thing. And if it wasn't I have a background in network marketing, and I will tell anybody, if it was not for network marketing, I couldn't even be on live video with you guys today. I wouldn't be able to stand in front of rooms that I've stood in front of in the past. I would not have been able to even grow my business to where it is today if it were not for network marketing. Network marketing had given me a lot of insight, a lot of training as far as personal development is concerned. And it's much needed, especially if you're going to be a business owner. You got to be able to have that development to deal with people, to understand your ups and your downs, because there's always going to be ups and downs. So I don't know who, I think I got this from one of my past, I won't call him a mentor because he wasn't necessarily a mentor, but I followed this guy and loved his teachings, and that was Mr. Jared Wilkins. And I think he's the one that pointed out when you're in the hospital, maybe in the operating room or whatever, and you got the scanner that determines your life cycle, your heartbeat. I think it's the heart rate. I don't know what that's called, but anyway, it goes up and down. And those are the signs that you are living. Those are living signs. So in business, you're going to have up and down. Those are signs that there's life in your business. But as soon as there's a straight line in the hospital, that straight line means what? You died. Somebody did if you see a straight line. So in business, a lot of times people want to increase their profits and they feel like they're just going to stay there. But if you stand stagnant with just a line going straight across, then something's not happening right. And that's in business, that's in life, that's in relationships, that's whatever. There should never be just a perfect line straight across every day, every year, every month of your life. There should always be ups and downs, because ups and downs means life. That's going to be in business, yourself. You're going to have moments where you're very excited. You're going to have moments where you're very down. That's okay. Don't get caught up on your down moments. Don't get caught up on your high moments. You have to understand that every moment in life is worth a celebration. I remember when I had a very down moment. And I'm not going to give examples because, a lot of those people are my Facebook friends, and I don't want to step on anybody's toes. But you have moments in your life where you are very down, right? And I experienced that back into 2003, 2004. And all I can remember is when I would sit in my car and say, thank you. Thank you, God, for allowing me to get through this, because I knew I was going to see the other side. But at the time, I was very down. I was very depressed. I remember one day I got out of my car at a store, at a Dollar General, and this lady out of nowhere just ran up to me and she was like, I just say something nice. Or she just wanted me to give her positive reassurance or something. I don't know what was going on with that lady, but I can't remember what I said to her, but I remember thinking to myself, woman, I can't give you nothing. I can't even give me nothing. But I didn't tell her that. I talked to her. I forgot what she was going through because that was a very long time. Like I said, it was 2003, 2004. But I remember those small moments in my life because I was in such a dark place where I would literally just go to work and work as much as I could and go home and go to sleep. And that was because I was trying to drown out the moments. I was trying to drown out the pain. So even today, I don't work as much as I used to. I used to be like always busy. I felt guilty if I wasn't working. And that was a result of me trying to fight off some pain. So I'm giving that example to explain to everyone here that there is always going to be a need for personal development, even when you're reading your Bible, even when you're reading the other books that you may have come across. For this one, for example, Dare to Lead. I haven't gotten into this book yet, but this book is an example of personal development. There's absolutely going to be something in here that I probably have heard from someone close to me before, but to read it in a mindset I'm in today could possibly grab my attention to help me to understand in order to get to my next level, because we all have our own levels. And so that's why it's very important that you don't compare yourself to the next individual. And that's super important in today's world because of social media. So what we don't want to do is compare ourselves to what we see, because everybody's going to give you what they want you to see. I'm never going to post bad moments or my down moments to you guys on social media, because in my eyes, that's not what social media is for. However, there are some people that enjoy to bask in the darkness, and they will post nothing but negative on their space. And so those people aren't in my timeline. So that's, I see I'm moving into social media. So for, if I'm thinking of it, that means I need to say it. So for those of you that are on social media and your timeline is full of negative posts from your family, friends, people you don't know, or you somehow decide to follow, you got to get rid of those people, because social media is going to be what you make it. There's nothing on my timeline that I don't want to see. There's never a day that when I open up Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, there's never a day. Well, I will admit that YouTube, I do dibble dabble over in the little drama on YouTube, but hey, that's me. I do that. But there should never be a day that you open up social media and you take on the weight of what other people is posting simply because you allowed them in your space. So you may not talk to them personally, you may not see them personally, you may not pick up the phone, you may not text them, there may not be any DMs, but the fact that you let them in your space by allowing your eyes to see their posts strolling through your timeline, you got to get rid of them, because that's weight that you're bringing on yourself subconsciously that's bothering you. So if you're not a person of inspiration, and I did learn this lesson, I used to just delete people and then I forget that I deleted people, and they're like, we got a problem. I'm like, no, we don't have no problem. And I figure out, oh, we've been deleted. Well, it used to be because maybe I saw something on their timeline that I felt wasn't good for me, and I deleted them. So I learned later in life that that really bothers people. So what I did was I started to unfollow people. So that way it didn't show on my timeline. So I didn't hurt feelings by deleting people, but I did unfollow in order for me to make sure that no one's raining on my parade. All right. So again, we're gonna how long? We're gonna recap. If you guys want to get this book, Dare to Lead, I got people referred this book to me, so I'm gonna say it must be a good read. I haven't gotten into it yet. I'm an Audible type of girl. I don't really like to read, but I'll browse through a book. I'll look at the titles and go there and figure out what chapter I may want to pick out. But while I'm writing and doing things, I will turn on an Audible, and that helps me get through. But back to personal development and why it's a lifetime assignment. Um, I know now I'm a new grandmother, first time grandmother, and I just sit back and I look at, when I became a mom, that was a lesson in itself. You don't get a book, a rule book that comes with being a parent, right? Children doesn't get a book to follow that comes with being a child. Everything's a first time for everybody. So going through that stage, as learning to be a mom, you learned every day, right? Forever. And then you go on and you become a grandmom, and that's another lesson. So now I'm on a next level or a new phase of parenting, and it's totally different from mother. Grandmother and mom is two totally different things and two totally different perspectives. And so being a grandmother doesn't come with a rule book, but it comes with experience, because in order to be a grandmother, you have to be a mom. So there's some sort of experience there. But at the same time, with that experience, you're now being a guide to your child that made you the grandmother. So now you're that person that your child can come to and say, hey, what about this? What is this? I can answer those questions and not feel the mom role, but I can fulfill the grandmother role by being a supervision for them both, or guidance, or just another level of reference for the grandchild and the mom. So again, that goes to personal development. There are grandmothers out here who can't fully be reach their potential as a grandmother because they don't take personal development into full consideration. Because some people think, oh, well, I don't need to do personal development. I don't have a business. That's not true. You need personal development in your personal life in order to just deal with day in and day out stuff. You want to be dealing with personal development. So how do you do that? You don't have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. But if you're one of those people, for me, if I want to go to the gym, I know that if I don't get there at 5 a.m., it's not going to happen. Or if I don't get up out the bed at 5 and get to the gym at least by 6, gym time is not going to happen, right? So when you set expectations for yourself and you say you're going to do it, you're going to have your journal. You're going to write in that journal. You're going to set personal goals, business goals, whatever goals that you may have. I don't care if your goal is just to get one thing completed. You have a problem with procrastination and you set a goal in your journal, and at night when you wake up in the morning, you get your journal and you write down your goals. You write down what you're grateful for, because every day, I promise you, if you start off with at least 5 or 10 things that every single day you write down what you're grateful for, you feel different. Write those things down. By the time bedtime comes, you look over what you were grateful for. You look over the goals that you met, the goals that you set and didn't meet. Then you definitely wake up refreshed and ready to tackle things, and you will surprise yourself. So me as an individual, as a business owner, would definitely suggest personal development being a lifetime assignment on your life. How do you do that? You sign up to Audible, find a YouTube channel that you like, let prayer, meditation, reading the Bible, going to sleep to the Bible, to some Bible books. There are on YouTube. I don't know if Audible has Bible books. I did recently get the Book of Enoch on there, but as far as like the regular Bible or whatever version you choose to read, I don't know if that's on Audible, but I know that on YouTube there are certain things that I will listen to fall asleep to, and that you can do yourself, and you will find that if here's an assignment and do this test tonight when you go to bed, go to sleep to rap music or some drama, go to sleep to that and see how tired you are when you wake up in the morning. And then tomorrow, go to sleep to maybe some jazz or something biblical. Find something on YouTube, find something that's more calming, more self-talk stuff on YouTube. Go to sleep to that and see how you wake up, how calm you wake up, how much rest you've seen that you've gotten just by that. And then to add on to personal development points, laugh more. Guys, laughter is healing. Bring yourself to watch some type of comedy. I remember a while back, my husband and I think we used to do a live, and we ended it with one of the medications that we were prescribing was to go laugh a little. And so make it a point out your day, 10-15 minutes of your day, to laugh at something, whether you go and look up some comedy or read a joke or whatever, go with your coworker, your business associates, but it's okay to laugh even through the storm. Go ahead and laugh a little, because the pressure of life, the pressure of running a business, the pressure of even having a job, the pressure of dealing with family, dealing with friends, all the relationships, all the ships, the pressure of all of that deserves some laughter in order for us to get through. And that's definitely, you want to do a little bit of motivational speak to yourself. What are you saying to yourself? How are you thinking when you're thinking those negative thoughts? Are you cutting them off immediately? Because we kind of can't control what enters, our head space. But once it gets there, we can stop it and on purpose and intentionally think of something better, right? So that's it for today. I've met my 15 to 20 minute mark. Didn't keep you guys on here for too long, but that was my motivational moment for Monday. Guys, meet me back here on Tuesday where we talk tax strategy for Tuesdays. And I don't know what strategy I will go into tomorrow, but if you have a question or a strategy that you quite don't understand and you want me to talk a little bit more on it, I know quite a few. Leave it in the comments below or send me a DM and I'll be happy to talk about that. But tomorrow, meet me back here for Tax Strategy Tuesday. And thank you for hopping on. Have a good Monday.